Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Uh, Today is lesson 2. We will learn about variables in Swift. So in application, Xcode is installed. I hope you saw my first video where you know how to install Xcode and how to set up your Xcode. So just open it. You can double click also. Uh, Now you can create a not a project, actually we are just learning basic things, so you can go ahead with the playground. So blank file, next, and documents, channel, I'll say learn. I mean, like, you can change the project name like learn where. So we are going to learn about how we declare variables, how we use variables. And if you click here twice, and it will make it full window. Okay, so this is UI kit framework. This is the basic and first framework which you have to import. This is how you declare your variables. So this is variable, this is variable name, and this is the value which this particular variable will hold. Okay, and yeah, so I can make you more familiar with this Xcode thing. So here you will see all your resources and files, folders and everything, the structure. And from here you can see the output. Anything which you will make print, it will show you here. And this particular area you can switch on and switch off. Um by default in playground, this particular will always remain open. So this particular area will show you a quick display, or you can say live results. Okay, just suppose if you click here and wait for a second, and you can see the result. This particular variable name, which is str, is holding this particular value, you can see here. Okay, now first thing, how to print the value. So if it's very pretty straightforward, like print, you can print this variable name str inside this. And now if you enter and click, see, you can see the output. Now if you try to change this particular value like hello world, and now if you try to print, you will see a printed value hello world. Slash n denotes like next value will come next line. So every value which you try to print here will come in the next line, which is by default, okay, with the print statement. So now I'm going to remove this from here. This is where. Now where means you can assign any value to that particular variable name, and you can change also. Just suppose now if you want to reuse this variable and change its value, you don't have to declare it again. Now str equal to my changed value. Okay, now if you try to print str, see what you are saying. My, I'm sorry, see, my changed value, my changed value. Okay, so if once it is declared, you don't have to declare again and again. Okay, so in variable you can assign a string also. String means set of alphabets, characters, special characters, or numbers. So we just saw here how to assign a string value. Now we are going to change to number, and I'll try to change this variable name also, so that it looks more meaningful. So instead of var, I'll use num. Okay, just so num is equal to 1. So if now I'll try to print it, this particular part, you will see 1. We have to use num now, we can't use, yep. Can you see one here and one here? It takes little time to execute things, so have some patience and wait for value to display. Now you can again change num value 1 to 2, and you don't have to declare it again. Okay, just suppose you, and now you try to write num is equal to 2, and see here, if you run it, you will see this time 2. So what exactly how it works, declaration part will take only once. I mean, like, you have to declare only once, and now you can reuse it. And where, as name is where, it's variable means either it can be 1 or 2 or float or anything, or string or anything. Okay, so this is how you use variables. And now if you try to declare it again, let's see what it says. It will give you an error. See, invalid redeclaration of num. So you can't declare this as a duplicate. Okay, so this is clear now. Okay, now I'm going to remove this. Now you can apply some mathematical operators also, which I think I'll create a separate video for all mathematical operators like plus, minus, multiply, division, all, greater than, less than, all mathematical operators. I'll create a separate video for that. Okay, so yeah, so I think you are clear about var. Now second thing is let. So here one more I want to say, like, variable means you can change the value, that is mutable, and let means you cannot change the value, that is immutable. Okay, now I'm going to declare variable as a let. Okay, if you try to create let num1, then if you see here, it will give you error. See, cannot assign a value num is a let constant. That means this particular thing is constant. You cannot make any changes now. You cannot reassign any value. So this is pretty straightforward. This is very important to understand when you have to use variable and when you have to use let. So any value which you think is going to be changed later on, choose variable. If any value is going to be same in whole code, then you can use as a constant. So anything which you want to change, use variable is mutable, and let means not mutable, immutable. Okay, this is the difference between let and variable. I think this is clear, and you understand everything well, and you can try and play with variable and let later on. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Bye.